Hello, this is Bridget Rowe with Divine Essentials. Alright guys, we're going to do a little pick-a-pile. I know I still have Sagittarius and Leo to do, but Kristen has sent me another deck and I wanted to make sure I said thank you. She sent it a couple of days ago, but the night that she sent it, I ended up getting very, very sick. I didn't feel well. I actually ended up throwing up. And I think I didn't really eat well, and then I worked out and I overdid it because the dogs were asleep, so I could actually like do extra stuff without having them in my face. So then I got very sick. And then last night I ended up taking everything off of my table and dusting it and cleaning it because I was sick of, like, I had been waiting and waiting for my dad to finish my new shelf. So I took everything off and cleaned it and set everything back up, and then today he brought the shelf up, so I had to do it again. So I haven't really had an opportunity to record for you all. But this is going to be a quick little pick-a-pile. There's a few different decks here just to check in with the energies, because I know I haven't really done one for you guys in a while. So we're just going to see what's going on with the connection for you. I do intend my readings to be timeless, so whenever you happen to see this, you can figure out like what's going on in your connection and get a little guidance for your connection. So this is the Goddess Guidance Oracle cards. This is the new deck she sent, but everything else here I believe are likely from her as well. So we're going to use a little bit of these cards. Some of them are cards I haven't used in a while. And she got me this because the deck was actually $13.13, and that's part of her birthday. So she had been guided to receive them for me. So thank you very much, Kristen. We have the ruby recorder, the little, I think, obsidian, and then citrine here, okay? Little tiny citrine. So you can choose your pile. You can pause if you have to. And we're just going to find out, you know, what messages you need to receive in regards to your connection. All right? And the sexual energy, I noticed, has been very high. Like, all day today, I was unable to walk. Like I was like very tense, very stressed out. Like I couldn't even like breathe at points, and I could feel that energy, but for whatever reason I couldn't do anything about it at that moment. And it wasn't until very late tonight that I was finally able to release it, and I feel a lot better. But you may be having stuff like that going on right now. So I did pull out some of the sexual energy cards just to see what's going on there for your connection. And now these are the chakra healing cards, so they also give us the energy of different chakras. And then I have the young man from the Lenormand deck. So this energy here, this is the younger, like, divine masculine energy. But you see he's sitting and he's like waiting. He's waiting for the person. He's patient, but he's like waiting for his perfect counterpart. Okay, so I feel like this person may have been in this energy for a while, very patient, very silent, waiting for the right person to make that romantic offer to, okay? And then I have these two little cards. Love is an angel disguised as lust, and once you see into someone's soul, you're connected forever. So this actually goes along with that sexual energy I was saying too. You know, you may have a lot of lust coming forward at this time. You may really want to connect with this person in that way. But you may be holding yourself back because of fear or because of what's happening between the two of you in the past. You may be nervous about repeating a cycle or having something happen that's not so great. So I do feel like there's a very deep soul connection between the two of you. We got the Two of Cups there. You know, it's like once you see into someone's soul, it's like the two of you have this. And I sense that the person that you're dealing with, if you're the divine feminine, is starting to understand that you may be that person that they've been waiting for. They may have at one point thought it was just lust, that they were just sexually attracted to you, but there may be love coming into this at this point, and that may be why that energy is stronger now, because when you actually love somebody or realize that you love somebody, you actually lust for them even more. You want to be with them more. You want to connect with them more. And we got the King of Cups, the Ace of Swords, and the Ace of Pentacles. So this person's definitely thinking about a new beginning with you. And again, these are just energies. So this could, if you're a man, this could be your feminine that's very lustful for you, is recognizing that you're the person she's been waiting for. And she may just be more in her masculine energy. The King of Cups is somebody that has an incredible amount of love for somebody, but they hold it back. They don't show it on the surface. But they do want to love you. They want to take care of you. I feel like they could be attracted to your hair. He's like, you know, rubbing her hair. He may just want to like caress you and hold you and love you. But I feel like he holds it back. He doesn't tell you this. He doesn't put this out on the surface. He's not somebody that's like, I love you so much, please. But there's an ocean inside of this person that's stirring, that's making them want to reach out for new communication and for something that's valuable. Okay, so even here, it's like he's got his hand on her here, he's got his hands on her here, he's like, he's holding her. It's not just about this, but this is like that added bonus of the connection. So I feel like it's a balance between lust and love here. It's not going to be just about the sex, okay? And that may be why, you know, if you are feeling it, that may be why it's been intense for these, you know, past day or so. Today it was like really bad though. Like I couldn't even like deal. Like I couldn't even think or do things properly, and I couldn't like sit down. I was just like standing there like, so this energy could be very strong at this time, but it's not just about this. But I feel like this person probably does want to, they could be fantasizing about trying different things out, wanting to kind of just like either be dominated or dominate you. But it's not just about that. Afterwards, it's like they want to hold you and cuddle and just like fall asleep with you. They may want to get romantic with some candles. They may bring out some tools and some freaky stuff. But it's like there's a deep love here and there's a deep desire to show this. I just feel like this person may not show it in the way that you would expect somebody to show it. Okay, maybe that was a problem for you in the past, is that the love languages between the two of you didn't always mesh well. So with the goddess guidance cards, we have Damara, guiding children. You are good at helping, counseling, and healing children. Use your skills to help children now. And then Irene brings peace. There is no need to worry, as everything is working out beautifully. And I'm noticing she's holding a child here too. So for some of you, this person may be wanting to have a new beginning where you actually like bring together children. Like maybe they already have children that they see you helping to guide them, or they see you as being like a very good mom. Okay, they see you as that Queen of Pentacles energy, somebody that would be the mom, that be the good wife. You know, she would take care of the home, take care of their bellies, you know, make sure they're not sick, make sure they're wearing their coat, like, you know, just that very loving, nurturing person that wants to make sure everybody is peaceful and everybody's okay. And this person may really feel that energy towards you. So that could be part of the sexual energy too. They may want to get busy and start making babies. If they're seeing you in that way as their life partner, that they may feel like it's time to settle down and start popping out some kids, that you're the one for that. Now, if that's not the case, I feel like this could be the inner child, okay? So they may have some wounds from their inner child that needs to be healed. And I feel like your presence, the way that you've treated them, actually helps that. You know, like if you've loved this person and nurtured this person, brought things to this person that other people haven't, you know, touched them in ways that other people haven't, I feel like this is showing that you've loved and nurtured this person like a child almost. Like you've been able to like mother them and nurture them in a way that makes them feel comfortable, makes them feel peaceful. And it's like you're a counselor. Your energy is like counseling to help heal them and bring this understanding that everything's going to be okay. You know, I'm here, I'm going to hold you, I'm going to love you, I'm going to protect you. And for others of you, this may be something they want to do for you. They may want to be like the dad you never had or the mom you never had, you know, like give you that loving, protected energy. There's a definite like strong, I want to love you, I want to nurture you. But it's like, I want you to do the same for me too. It's not just about one. It's about both of you. So take what resonates and leave the rest. But there's a definitely deep connection here. And I feel like this is, again, from this person who's been waiting for the right person to show up. They may be realizing that the one that they thought it was just lust is actually somebody that there's a deeper soul bond with. Soulmate, twin flame, divine counterpart, 2 of cups. This is the relationship that is destined to be in their life. So whatever cycle the two of you have been in, I feel like you're coming to the end of it. You know, the World is the last major arcana before the Fool takes another leap of faith into the next part of the journey. So whatever part of your journey that you've been dealing with, it is likely coming to an end so that the next part can evolve. And it looks like it's going to be a very good, positive energy here between the two of you. We get the 8 of Wands. So this is about communication and taking action. I feel like this person may be holding back right now, but is getting, ready to do so, getting ready to say something to you, getting ready to take that leap of faith because they feel that the last part of the journey is now over and they want to be the emperor. At the core of their truth, they know that that's their role. So this is the younger divine masculine energy within this deck. I feel like what's happening is that part of the journey is coming to an end. They've figured out who their person is, what they want to do for the rest of their life, whether it's just nurture each other or start a family or bring a family together, whatever it is, they realize that now it's time to tap into this, more mature divine masculine, the one with the wisdom, the one with the understanding, to bring forth this new beginning of love in the physical world. And this could even be them leaving behind old situations, old wives or old partners, so that they can have new love with you in the physical world, because the Ace of Cups can indicate new love and new beginnings in love. So I do feel like this person's definitely going to take action to communicate that they want to have a new start with you, and they're probably going to be presenting in a way that they haven't done before. They're going to be more balanced, more controlled, more powerful. Their presence is going to be something that makes you feel like safe. But this is something that you guys are going to bring to each other and mirror to each other through the way that you love and nurture this person, communicate with this person. This is something really beautiful and peaceful that I feel is coming to fruition for the two of you, okay? So I hope that this assists you. If it did, you can hit the like button. If it didn't, you can dislike it. But either way, that helps to find people who do resonate with my messages. And like I said, this is just a quick check-in. Thank you to see what could be happening in your connection. And it seems very positive, so I would hold on to that energy and just know that things are coming together for you in a positive way over these next couple of weeks. So I'm going to move on to number 2. And we're going to find out, what's going on in the connection that you have at this time. I'm using a couple of different decks than the ones that I've used in the past. And we're just going to see, the situation here. What's going on between you and the love interest. What's going on in your life. This is a thank you to Kristen for this new deck. Easy does it. Rihanna and Sorceress. And there's been a very high sexual energy, all day today I was dealing with it, and it was to the point where I couldn't even walk at points, but I couldn't sit down either, and it was I couldn't figure it out for a little while. It was I knew what it was, but it was I figured it would just go away, and it wouldn't. It just got worse and worse and worse until I finally did something about it. So there's this high sexual energy. I did pull out this deck to tap into that energy. But I also have this one, which is the Lover's Oracle, I believe, which I haven't used in a while. And it says, if you never have a broken heart, you'll never truly learn to love. And then some people will die for love, while others will die because they have lost it. All right, so I feel like the people here in this connection, they're not doing too well at this point, okay? You may have a broken heart. They may have a broken heart. Somebody here is in pain. We've had the 3 of Swords I saw, the 7 of Cups, 3 of Cups, Devil, 9 of Wands. There's a lot of pain here, okay? There's some guardedness. There could be other people for sure with the third-party energies. 7 of Cups can be multiple people. This person could be seeing other people. You could be seeing other people. Or there could be an illusion that that's happening, okay? That may not even be happening. You may just be thinking it's happening because this person's been guarded with you, or they broke your heart, and you don't know what's going on with them. Some sort of ending is here. I feel like there's not much communication between the two of you. And you're healing from this, okay? And you needed to go through this, okay? So Spirit's saying, it's if you never had your heart broken, you'd never know, the intensity of love. That's why we have duality here. That's part of our lesson here. We need to have the devil stuff. We need to have the dark in order to appreciate the light. And we need to have the light in order to understand the dark. So it's all about understanding the duality and figuring things out, experiencing the intensity of these emotions that come from these types of connections that you signed up for before you came here, so that you could go through these lessons and clear them out. So it's likely that there's a lot of pain in the person's heart that you're dealing with, and most likely pain in your heart when you think about this person. It's I wish that they were here with me now. I would die for this person, but you're feeling like you're dying inside because you've lost it. Now this again could be you or them, so take it how it resonates. I do feel like it's a split. I feel like for some of you, it's you that's like dying for this, and others, it's like them. I feel like there was probably karmic people in the past, some situations here that didn't pan out too well, that left you wounded, and you may have like cut this person out of your life. You could have become like very guarded and decided that you didn't want to deal with this anymore, and they now may be feeling the pain of the loss of this, realizing what they've lost, because you're no longer there trying to give love to something that was probably toxic and karmic and painful for you. For others, I feel like this is something that's happening now, and you're just really struggling because the person that you're in love with that's hurt you and left you could be dealing with another third party. You know, they could be doing things that are very toxic. They could be having drug issues. They could be, you know, married. They could have some really fucked up beliefs. They could have some really bad habits. There's a lot of different things that this energy can manifest through. But I'm also picking up that some of them are really, really lustful at this time. Like they really want to connect with you and make love to you. And it's actually like wounding them even more. There's like this, it's like there's a, it's almost like they need your energy. Like they're addicted to your energy. They want to like feed off of your energy to help them feel better. So there is a codependency type of frequency coming through with this connection. And I feel like the both of you could have that, especially with these other messages coming through. So this could have been something that just had codependent all over it. And that was the third party issue that wounded the two of you. That was karmic and toxic within this connection. That was something you both needed to heal. And there's definitely this desire to get back together with this person and have sex with this person. But I feel like that may be an issue here. It may be like something that happens between the two of you. You get together, you explore this devil toxic, like weird thing that's going on, and then it just leaves you wounded and pain because they likely aren't ready to give to you what you want yet, and you're likely not in the place to receive what you're hoping for because you're still dealing with these issues inside of you at a core level. So we always need to keep in mind that these people that we're dealing with, they're not just coming in to hurt you just to hurt you. There's a reflection. There's a reason why we're being hurt. There's a reason why things like this show up in our world. We need to take responsibility for it and heal it. And it feels like there's been some expectations and things here that just couldn't be met, all right? But it was also something you signed up to deal with and pain that you had to go through. So you want to look at it as a blessing to understand and transmute it and transform it into something better. And with number 13, this is the storybook. This is the child here. So I feel like the inner child between the two of you is likely something that has had issues. You know, maybe the parents that you had in the past didn't really give you the love that you need. That may be where this codependent issue came from. You know, you guys may have came into this very wounded from whatever you experienced as a child. And this could also be, you know, childhood from past lives. You could also have a child with this person, but I feel like also this message here is more about your book is there to be written. You need to get creative and you need to let go of this pain. You need to let go of the victim mentality. And again, this could be you or them, but I feel like there's like a mix here. I feel like the two of you may be in this energy. And it's time to let that rainbow back in. It's time to let the light back in. It's time to embrace yourself and embrace your story so you can write it, so you can create it. You are the creator of your reality. What you focus on, what you feel, what you think is what you manifest into the world around you. So if you're focusing on the fact that this person isn't here and this person broke my heart, I'm wounded and I'm in pain, and, you know, focusing on the fact that they're with this person or they're doing that, you know, they're out doing this, that's all you're creating. So instead of focusing on this, you want to let go of it, you know. Cut the cords to the devil energy. Don't put yourself into pain by, you know, observing stuff like this. Let it go and work on healing the wounds inside of yourself so that you can release this pain and start writing a new story that doesn't include all of that pain and all of that trauma that you've experienced with this person. So Unag, it says, easy does it. There is no need to hurry or force things to happen. Everything is occurring in perfect timing. And then Rhiannon is the sorceress. You are a magical person who can manifest your clear intentions into reality. So this goes perfect with this, okay? I feel like for some of you, you're really wanting to rush this forward. You're like, and you could even already be trying to like manifest this, but again, you're coming from the wrong vibration. You can't manifest, love and happiness and tra-la-la-la-la. You can't just get this person to up and leave a karmic partner or a karmic lifestyle if you're still in it, okay? If you're still in that vibration of feeling, pain and desperation and, oh my God, now. There's some people out there who, like, it's like they can't wait, or they're freaking out. And it's that energy I'm talking about earlier. I haven't experienced that energy in a very long time. And it was a totally different way that it manifested today. Usually in the past, it would be like this, like, need or desire to say something to the person. Today, it was more of just this desire to have sex. But I feel like that's what the energy that some of you are in right now is, that need and that desire to like just say something to them, or why haven't they left them yet, or what are they doing, why aren't they here? It's like, you gotta let go of that and know that things are going to come at the right time, and that you can heal this and you can shift this and you can start writing the story that doesn't include all of the pain and all of the separation that you're dwelling within at this moment. So with the Four of Pentacles, I feel like this person's heart has been very guarded, and I feel like the foundation of this connection is just not very open at this time. And it's due to this, it's due to the third parties, it's due to the pain, it's due to the power being taken away. But it's like you're giving your power away by being in that victim energy, by closing off your heart and feeling like the victim of this, instead of understanding that this was all here for a higher reason, a higher purpose. This was here to teach you a lesson, to show you how to change things, how to manifest, how to become the magician, and how to allow things to just happen and unfold as they're meant to, rather than like trying to force things. Because you can be the creator of your reality at the same time, but also embracing what's coming to you. And the more you embrace it, the more things come. So when you release that resistance of like, I need this right now, or I want this right now, or like whatever vibration that's like, meh, when you let that go, things just flow, and it gets easier and easier and easier, and the heart and the power releases, and you start feeling more powerful, more connected. You're able to open your heart up and lay down a healthy foundation of love that is transformed, instead of being in these illusions and focusing on the third parties and the bullshit and the pain and the trauma and the toxic devil tendencies that have been here in this connection. And once you do that, you open up this new beginning of value and worth within your life, and you charge forward so fast. So I feel like it's a lot of you guys aren't in a great place right now, either you or them or both of you. And it's likely connected to some other stuff that isn't even part of the two of you, that has been distractions, it's been pain, it's been just very low vibrational, and it's time to cut the cords to this. And you can't cut the main cord of love to your counterpart. Your divine counterpart is always going to be connected to you through love. But you can cut the cords that have been draining you, and cut the cords to the karmic. Every time you think about a karmic partner, or every time you think about what they're doing that's toxic, you're feeding energy to it, and you're depleting energy away from yourself. So you want to cut, clear, delete those things, release yourself from those patterns, so that you can bring your energy back into alignment. And as you align, if this person is your true counterpart, they align. Now, for some of you, I'm picking up this message that you were actually dealing with a karmic partner, and you've been wounded by that. But there was a reason for it. You had something that had transpired either as a child or in another lifetime that was karmic in nature that needed to be cleared up. And you've been in this pain, okay? And it's like you're dying, okay? And you could feel like this was the one. But this could have been the catalyst to this new beginning that is actually going to manifest really quickly when you let go of these illusions and you open your heart back up to the people that are truly meant to be there. Now, this isn't for everybody, this isn't for all of you, but there are some of you out there that need to hear this lesson, and you know it. You know it at your core. You know that this was wrong. You know that you need to open yourself up to other people, and that if you were to stay in this, you're just going to continue to hurt yourself. You're going to continue to write this story of pain. And you don't have to change things overnight, but it's time to start letting go of the things that you've been holding on to. I feel like there could be like even addictions to each other. You'd be doing very unhealthy things when it comes to this person. And it could just be in your mind or your body. You could even be trying to self-medicate to numb yourself from this. So that type of stuff, you need to let go. So for some of you, it is a divine counterpart with a lot of karma involved in it. And for others, this was just a karmic lesson that you needed to release so that you can start writing the story and know and trust that a new person is going to be rushing in when you understand your value and your worth and you start manifesting that into the world around you. Okay? So I do feel like, you know, things basically just need to shift for you in your world right now. I feel like because this has been so like, ooh, I'm going to grab you one more, you know, message here to see like where this could possibly go. So where is this going for these people? So I've got the 9 of Wands. So again, that's that energy that we already saw, that wounded healer. But then we have the Fool. So when you release that energy and you understand the lessons, and instead of being the wounded warrior, you become that wounded healer who heals themselves, that's when you're going to manifest a new beginning, taking that leap of faith in the physical world. You know, that's the root chakra energy right there. You've got to let go of the fears that you have in releasing either this person altogether or just releasing the toxic things that you've been holding on to. So if you have any addiction or a belief or anything that you're holding on to, that's what they're mirroring to you. So be mindful that whatever you're doing that's toxic, if you have a divine counterpart, they're going to mirror that toxicity to you. They're going to mirror those devil energies. And it may not be mirrored to you in the exact way that you're putting it out into the world, but it's going to be manifested in a way that's painful, and it's going to show you over and over again until you release yourself from it. So some of you need to release yourself from the person altogether. Others of you need to find the value in yourself to rise up and transform the relationship with yourself, to see how valuable you are, to know that you deserve unconditional love, that you deserve passion and romance and all of that. And I feel like that will transform this connection and bring this person back in, to recognize your value, to release these fears, to release this toxic bullshit, and to take this leap of faith into a new beginning that's going to bring, you know, the truth and the understanding that I feel hasn't really been here for the two of you. And you see he's got the dogs with him, so that's loyalty. It's like truth and loyalty that this person wasn't able to give to you because neither of you were ready, all right? You both were in this energy of your ego. You were defeating each other. Some of you could just be hermited away and like closing yourself off from living. And it's like you're wishing and wishing for things to change, but you're not changing anything. You're just kind of blocking yourself off from your world. And you need to empower yourself to let go of the 7 of Swords, you know, manipulation. And for some of you, it's the person lying, stealing, cheating, who's doing things over and over and over that you know is just going to keep defeating you. You've got to release that so you can let the right thing come in. You've got to release these burdens, especially if this person's left you out in the cold for other people. You know, if this has just been something very, very toxic, you got to let it go. And even in letting it go, that may be the thing that transforms it and allows it to come back to you. But either way, when you let this go, you're going to be opening up to receive the love that you're supposed to have. And others of you, it's all about letting go of the self-defeating like prophecies inside of your head. Yeah, I'm not good enough. This isn't going to work. You know, we're too different. They don't care about me. The more you believe that stuff, the more you're going to see that stuff around you. The more you're going to leave yourself out in the cold, feeling these tower moments repeated over and over. So it's time to look at things from a different perspective and start moving forward. And I do see that in the future, the two of you can start working together to build something solid and have a beautiful union. 4 of Wands is a twin flame 11-11 union. Your wishes can come true, but you need to start shifting your consciousness. Work with your inner child, work with your shadow self. You know, all of that stuff is available online. Just Google it. How do I work with this? You know, it's basically just meditation, but I feel like this is the main thing in your connection that's having an issue, is the fact that there's a lot of karma from past lives. There's a lot of woe is me, you know, depression. This isn't working out. There's a lot of watching things that are triggering you that you know you shouldn't be watching. If they're, you know, together with a wife or a karmic partner and they're posting on social media and you're watching it, of course you're going to keep yourself in that vibration. So stop, you know, hurting yourself, stop torturing yourself, and make a decision to love yourself so you can bring together the wishes that you've been wanting within your love connection, okay, within your relationship to yourself and this person. But I do, you know, think that there's a good potential here for your future once you let go of this energy. Yeah, you got to change this energy of being left out, okay? It's time to rise into this star, okay? Heal your heart, rise up, see yourself in a new perspective, see things around you manifesting and transforming, become balanced in yourself, and know that it's time to fight for yourself, to get guarded in the way that things are happening, and listen to what Spirit is bringing to you for messages. Pay attention to the synchronicity and embody the Queen of Swords. Cut the bullshit out, cut the cords, stop thinking about things, stop looking at things. Let it go. Let there be a death of it so you can trust. Because a lot of you know this. A lot of you already know this, but you've been in resistance to it because you didn't want to let it go. You had codependency with it. And some of it, it's not the person itself. It's like the addictions. It's the things you've been holding on to that you know you need to release in order to bring this person back. All right, so we're going to move on. All right, and this is, again, to find out, what's going on here with the person that you've been dealing with over these next couple of weeks. What can you expect? And I got a couple of different decks here for this. That last one was a little long just because of the energies that were coming through. So this is one of the cards I've actually never seen before. I think it's the Sun. 31, 31, 31. Sorry, guys. Just want to make sure, because some of them are really good and some of them are like, whoa. So the Sun, I am success, hear me roar. I control your ego and charisma. I boost your confidence and courage. I bring victory and glory, but be careful not to get too cocky or you will be burned by arrogance like Icarus. So, the solar face as the moon that follows carries the essential nature of this card as a blessing, success, and big luck. In this card, we also see a scroll of time. As the sun marks the passing of the hours, the shadow falls upon the number 6, a solar number. The sun shines and everything under its light grows. The card around this card in a reading will be aspected and it bodes well at the end of a line of cards too. The light that shines from this sun card is energizing, revitalizing in nature. It can also signify the confidence to step out into the light by engaging with a project or taking a new direction. So I feel like you guys within your connection are coming to a time of clarity and understanding. The sun is also divine masculine energy. So your divine masculine may be really coming into this powerful place right now, having some sort of epiphany moments, finding the clarity that they need to understand something to do with your connection. Okay, so there's very beautiful energy around you at this time. And I also pulled out these because the sexual energy has been very strong. So you've got the Emperor and the Empress and the Temperance. So you've got all major arcana here. I feel like you've let go of whatever was in your past that was holding you back. You've shed your skin. You've risen into your Empress status, receiving energy, or Emperor status, okay? An Emperor is all about giving, and the feminine is all about receiving. And it doesn't mean like I give you everything I own or it's financial or things like that. It's like giving their energy to you and you receive it and then you give it back. And it's like a figure 8. But they need to be the one that starts the flow to you and then you flow it back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And you like think about it as like the man plugging into the woman, okay? Here's the positive, she's the negative. You got to put that positive into the negative and allow this to flow like the magnetic attraction that it is, to bring temperance, to bring balance, to bring union. So you've been patiently waiting for this, and I feel like something has shifted here majorly that is bringing this clarity and this understanding in. There's a lot of abundance here, and you got the citrine too, which is funny because citrine is about abundance. It's about in finding that power. It reminds me of the sun. It's that solar plexus energy. So this is a very powerful time, and I feel like, sexually, you guys, like, you see his face, he's like holding this looks like a big penis. He may be a little frustrated at this time. He may really want to connect with you. And I feel like you may feel the same way. Like you may be a little uncomfortable, but you're in your sexy energy too. It's like you're just being like this sexy seductress and this masculine's ready to take you. And you may feel that, and you may feel the same way for this person, okay? Or vice versa. Depending on, your sex, whatever sex resonates for you, just take it. But I feel like this is a definite, like, balance thing. It's not just like, I'm going to wham bam ya. This is, I'm going to wham bam ya, but then I'm going to cuddle, okay? This is, I love you, and I want you in my life. I want to be this power couple. I want to be in this divine union. I understand things that I didn't understand in the past. So this is very beautiful, powerful energy. And then we have these little cards. Sometimes the one thing you are looking for is the one thing you cannot see. And each of us is an angel with only one wing. We can only fly by embracing one another. So this is perfect. And I feel like in the past there was an issue here, okay? Because that's why we get that sun with the clarity. I feel like in the past this person didn't understand that you were their divine counterpart, okay? But now they're understanding that the two of you are meant to come together in this energy. So now they're realizing what they didn't see. And this is something like I felt like they wanted it, but they weren't finding it. So they may have even given up on looking for it and thought, yeah, at some point, like, I'm just going to be alone forever. I'm not going to even bother with this. Like, I'd rather just kind of keep it light and simple and be by myself. And then somewhere along the line, they realized that this was something they weren't able to see or understand. Now they're realizing it. Now they're ready to embrace you because they know that they can't do everything on their own. You know, you can live by yourself and be fine, but you can't embrace yourself. You can't love yourself the way that somebody else would love you. You can't, do those little things that somebody does for you, like rub your back and, cook you a meal, give you a gift, give you a little kiss, hold you, sleep with you, caress you, just love you, and be there for you emotionally, spiritually, mentally, physically, having those, talks that expand each other and just spending time together, getting to know each other. I feel like they're really kind of tapping into that now and wanting that balance, wanting that understanding, and wanting to spread their wing together with you to fly up and to rise into the power couple that you are, to bring transformation to your lives and to those lives of people around you. So this is definitely a destined connection, and I feel like the two of you have worked hard at collecting these tools. So these are the tools that the Emperor and the Empress carry, and it's like this was part of your destiny, the transformation within your heart. Whatever the two of you have endured, it was meant to be. I feel like you've worked very hard together in the past to build something. You may have been in separation, but it was like you were doing your soul work during that time. You were learning your lessons. You may have gotten into like energy healing modalities and things like that, or whatever, or just started understanding like energy exists, consciousness exists. You started wanting crystals all of a sudden, having some sort of awakening, some sort of epiphany in your own life, the clarity that's helping you to align with the destiny of collecting all of these tools so that the two of you can come together in a more balanced give and take relationship. I feel like in the past, one of you may have been doing more of the giving while the other one was receiving. And they're starting to see that too. They realize that now. They don't want to be like that. They want to bring justice and balance. They want to have an equal give and take. So whatever you give to this person, they want to give it back. And they want this to be just. So if they've been dealing with a third party, if they were married or whatever thing, karmic contract was holding you guys back, they're ready to cut that out so that they can restore the balance here. And some of it could be past life. Okay, it says this situation involves past life memories, so there could be something here that needs to be cut out from a past life in order for the two of you to come together and have this equal give and take. So start meditating and looking into those past lives to understand what's going on, because there could be something, the one thing you are looking for is the one thing you cannot see. So this is like that wisdom that you're needing, inner wisdom. You know what to do. Trust your inner wisdom and take appropriate action without delay. And then Athena is like that, like a warrior goddess, okay? But she's always got the owl that represents the wisdom. The owl sees through the darkness. The owl sees things that we do not see. The owl comes out at night, the nocturnal creature that can hunt and, find its prey and do its thing. And it does it like silently, okay? So this tells me that you really need to go within and tap in, because there's something that you haven't seen quite yet. I do feel like there's been a lot of clarity so far with that sun, but there's still some more pieces that the sun needs to illuminate. And Athena and the owl are going to help you to understand it so that you can see better and start planting these seeds and these seeds of potential to grow into these beautiful wings that are going to embrace each other and help you to rise up above any situations or obstacles that the two of you face, so that the two of you can start communicating in the physical world in a more solid way that's working towards this justice, this balance, growing your future together. I feel like this is evolving into the Ten of Pentacles, but it's like you're slowly doing it. You're not doing it overnight. You both understand that there's a lot to this. It's not just like, hey, yeah, I like you. Oh, yeah, okay. We're going to get together. We're going to be fine. There's a lot to learn here. There's a lot to grow here. But I do feel like you're coming to this time where you're going to be able to come together, okay? This person's ready for the next part of the journey, which I feel is the two of you doing this soul work together rather than apart. So let's see what else you can expect. So we get the Seven of Wands, and I really feel like this is a different perspective than what was in the past. I feel like in the past, this person was very guarded with you, And at some point, their perspective has now changed, and they're actually ready to fight for this because they see the potential here. They see what the two of you can have. They're ready to bring you truth. They're ready to fight to give you what you need. And if you're in your Empress energy, that means that you can quickly go back and forth between different energies. So if you're sensing something's off, if it's going to like affect your financial, wealth, if it's going to affect your value and your morals and all of that, if it's not something that's aligned with this inner child, you're not going to allow it. You're going to cut it out, and you're going to be in that Queen of Swords energy. So they may realize, like, I need to be like in this energy so that I can make sure that when I show up, I'm communicating appropriately with my Empress. But I feel like this masculine has all of these too. It's like the ones that the two of you are choosing to display at this time are the swords. Yours is out of defense, theirs is out of offense, okay? Like, they need to be offensive with you, you need to be defensive with them. You don't need to be, but I feel like that's what you're doing, okay? There's a guardedness, but a willingness to fight. So take what side resonates for you, and the other person is the other side. But I do sense your wishes are coming true. Whatever you've been wishing for, not even just in this connection, the abundance, the manifestation, the healing, it's all coming. You've been doing whatever you're meant to do. You've been balancing things out. You're letting go of your fears within the physical world. You're letting go of the devil energies, the toxic bullshit that's been holding you back. Any conflict or competition that you were dealing with, it's gone. You're letting it go. And you're attracting to you this person that's very passionate about you. So, yeah, look at Queen of Wands. So the two of you definitely very sexually attracted to each other at this time. You may even come together quickly to come out of the troubles that you've had in the past so that you can explore this passion and let this stuff out, okay? I feel like this is something that the two of you definitely want to explore, but you want to make sure that you're honoring that little girl inside of you, that little boy inside of you, that this person's honoring that. Nothing's worth being treated poorly. You want to make sure you're being treated with respect, dignity, love, passion, compassion, romance, somebody that's willing to take their time. Even if you've been wounded together, it's time to heal this. Yeah, Spirit's coming in with this judgment call. This is a major death and a rebirth and a letting go of whatever is keeping the two of you from reconciling and seeing things from a new perspective. Yeah, you weren't able to see things clearly within this relationship in the past, but that sun has come in. It's helping you to see things. Spirit's blowing the horn of judgment. It's like no more stagnancy. You're getting your King of Pentacles. You're getting the person that you've been wanting to manifest, who's been stuck, stagnant within this connection when it comes to you. And now they're getting ready to offer something creative from their heart. Okay. Anything else? So we do have the Hangman here. I feel like during the time that you guys have been separated, this person started seeing things from a new perspective, and now they're understanding that they need to make the choice here and that it's going to require them strength. But they're seeing the strength of you. They're seeing the strength of the connection. They're seeing your calling for truth and integrity. They're ready to give that to you. They're ready to be, your divine masculine or your divine feminine. They're ready to make that decision to bring to you what you deserve, to bring temperance, that balance of that passion, the balance of the love, and to come in and have the love of their counterpart, okay? So I hope that this assists you guys. Thank you very much. If it like it, like it. If you didn't, you can dislike it. Either way, that helps me to find people who do resonate with my messages. If you'd like to donate to the channel, there's a link down below. Thank you very much to those who do donate. It does help me out. I've had a crazy week. My two little girls have some like bacteria from ticks, so I've been put them on medicine for the next 28 days, and I need to get all the other puppies in and tested. I don't think the other ones are going to have it because I'm pretty sure there was a thing that we did with the older ones that was so that they didn't get that. But yeah, I've been dealing with that. I was sick the other day, throwing up. And then last night, my timing got all messed up because I was trying to fix the table up. And then today, there was even more table stuff going on. But now it's all settled. Everything's open and free. I've also been trying to get rid of stuff, clean up stuff here, throw things out. So I've just been busy. But I do appreciate each and every one of you. And I am trying my best to get all the little astrology readings and stuff done, and be mindful they're timeless, so when they come, it's divine timing, and the messages will resonate for you when you receive them. And I am trying to make sure that I do readings to say thank you for the gifts that I do get. So if there's somebody who wants to send something, that list is down below, and there is one for the pups too. Somebody asked me to make one, I made one, and then nobody ever got them anything. So, I don't know. But yeah, thank you guys very much. I will be doing Sagittarius and Leo for the zodiac readings next. And I think that's it. I feel like I always forget to say something. Everything you need to know is down below, okay? So if you have any questions about what I offer or what I do or what decks I have or things like that, all of that information is always down below. So thank you guys very much. In Mune, namaste.